Hello, everybody. How are you? And welcome to Ascended Masters. I hope you're having the most fantastic day today. Speaking of, again, another fantastic day, Maria Benardis is back with us again. You probably remember her before because she was talking to us about the Tesla healing technology. So if you haven't visited that video, it is in the Ascended Masters. Make sure you check that out for all you med bed lovers out there. Today, we wanted to bring Maria back because part of the healing, part of that benefit of us having an ascension, an amazing life, is our what we ingest, right? And is our ability of what we eat. And Maria is a big proponent of that. Also, Maria is also Greek, which just happens to be my favorite food, and also many others' favorite food. And she's written some award-winning books about that, which she's going to share with us. Maria, welcome back. How are you?
I'm fantastic, Jay. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, 100%. It's always good to have you here. Can you tell us a little bit about the book here? So My Greek Family Table, we're all getting a look at it right there. Tell us a little bit about that. What are some of the recipes? Well, first off, what prompted you to even write it? You got a lot going on. What prompted you to really put this out here?
It was God's direction, and that's when I did a career change from tax law to food, and this was the first book that I wrote. And he wanted me to have specific things in there. And the validation that it was from God was because it actually won the Gourmand World Cookbook Award for the best Mediterranean cookbook in Australia. So if that's not validation from God that I was meant to write it, I don't know what is. And he wanted me to capture my life story. So in this book, you'll find my life story growing up on a Greek island. It's all about let food be thy medicine, medicine thy food, which is Hippocrates. And there's an array of recipes because back then when I wrote it, of course, you know, they did want me to also include non-vegan and non-vegetarian dishes. But it's predominantly geared towards vegan and vegetarian. And throughout the book, there are beautiful pictures, but there are also, most importantly of all, a lot stories. There is history behind the recipes. I have a lot of ancient Greek recipes so people can see what they were eating. And most importantly of all, it showcases a lot of the ingredients that we use in the kitchen and how they were used for healing and what they heal. So this is just an example, you know, of sort of one, you know, recipe that's vegan, which is like an ancient Greek salad. So everything's like beautifully photographed, you know, with stories to give it life. So this is not a cookbook as such. It's a cookbook and more wisdom, you know, healing wisdom attached to it.
So being from Greece, and you hear like a lot of times here, we think of the Greeks, we think of lamb. And tell me a little bit of misconception when you talk about that, when we say that, because a lot of Greeks, they say, a lot of people, they go to Greek restaurants, oh, I want to get lamb here, I want to get lamb there. That's not necessarily the truth over there, is it?
No, no. What people don't realize, because of the Greek Orthodox religion, we actually are given days that we have to be completely vegan and fast. So that's like 40 days before Easter, 40 days before Christmas, 15 days in August, and the list goes on. So really for the predominant part of the year, we're actually eating vegan. Meat is really reserved for special occasions like Easter, Christmas, and, you know, birthdays and name days. So it's a real misconception.
Tell us about Cooking and Eating Wisdom for Better Health. Tell us about that book.
Okay, well, this was guided by God in 2012 for me to write this book. The content was really guided, of course, by Creator. This is basically my story of how I healed from illnesses, okay?
Wow.
And it's 10 chapters that give you the 10 important things that you need to incorporate in your life that the ancient Greeks did, and it's predominantly energy-based, and it covers mind, body, and spirit. So I give you practical steps and then recipes at the back of how to embark on your healing journey. And I showcase a lot of, you know, my experiences and my challenges and, you know, what I did to overcome them. So it deals with a plethora of information that is consolidated ancient Greek wisdom. So the hundreds of books that I read, I've consolidated in one book. There are lots of beautiful quotes from the ancient Greeks, lots of stories. You know, I showcase, you know, for example, the Fruitarians that lived to over 200 in ancient Greece.
Oh, wow.
So, so I give people this hope that we have the potential to live for hundreds of years as they did in ancient Greece. And this is how they did it. Here are some recipes. And again, I showcase a lot of ingredients and how they were used, how basically, different kind of remedies that were created in ancient Greece by Hippocrates and others to heal.
It's so fascinating. We want to all live forever, but we very rarely do we want to admit that food is the problem. And a lot, and look at this, everybody. That doesn't look like a problem to me. That looks awesome. So if that, that really does. And thank you again for putting that together for us. So if you're on this place in your life, everybody, where you know that again, this is all about ascension. It's about feeling good and really get in that place where you know this is what you got to do. Take a look. There's amazing recipes. The food is fantastic. For those of you who know Greek food, and I think most of us do, you know how good it is. And then Maria's just got that twist on it. She's from the heritage, so I think she knows what she's talking about there. So Maria, thanks again for always putting this stuff together for us, keeping us informed about how to really connect our mind, body, spirit, and be, more of a soulful person. So thank you, and much love for you.
Thank you. God bless.
Okay, everybody, and also too, to get the book in there, all the links will be in the description below. So make sure you do check that out. We'll see you next time.